Dowg, that's me. Plays, and today we'll be playing WRC5 because the last video didn't come out too well, and it's a little different this time because I will be also giving you a quick review for the first time. I'm gonna start doing that, especially in games I don't think are very good. So first of all, I'm gonna turn down the volume on this. There we go. So, WRC5. The long-standing WRC sort of gaming thing started off on PS2 back in 2001. Recently got taken over by a new company called, I don't actually know, Cutter Bloom or something, some French company who aren't actually even on the box here. Yes. Kiloton, that's it. Kiloton Games. So, let's get some footage going. 4 modes. Rally School is a training mode, which is boring. Career mode, as I found out from playing it the last 2 days, is a massive step backwards. Rather than having multiple objectives and create your own team, your own cars with liveries, it's just 3 championships and that's it. Quick Rally is completely bare bones. You can't change the amount of stages that you do. You literally just have the opportunity to play one rally after another, but you can't even set your car up anymore. So it's really, really terrible, actually. And this is the only mode actually worth anything. Quick Race, where you can pick a stage from... You know, it's got a lot of stages in it. So, Australia. You can pick time of day. You can pick weather conditions. I'm going to put it in the rain because that's the next thing I have to show is the simply terrible weather effects, which really look more like a PlayStation 1 game than a PS4 game. They are terrible. And... yeah, I'm really going to be crapping on this game. I do warn. It is not very good. It started off pretty good, but the more I've played it, the more it's really started to show how bare bones it is. So, for example, car selection. This entire category here has 1 car, with just different teams and paint jobs. Works 2 has a couple of cars. There's 16 cars altogether in the entire game with DLC. So it's really lacking a lot. You may look at all these and think, oh, that's a lot of cars, but most of them are just the same car, like all these Fords. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. They're all the same car. So we will jump in a... let's jump in an Impreza. And I was really enjoying this when I first put it on. After playing the championship mode, and then for some reason I completed the first championship, which forces you to play in the Works Junior cars, which are massively underpowered. Completed that, and I didn't get a promotion into the next championship. I had to basically do the same one again, and I just thought after that, it wasn't worth it. So here we go. Here's the actual game. It looks very PS3. But if we go into the interior cam, you can see some of the worst rain effects since PlayStation 1. Works 2 on PlayStation 2 in 2002. A lot of 2s. Had better rain effects on the windscreen than this. I'm going to stop for a minute so you can see for yourself how terrible it is. The rain doesn't actually hit the screen, it just hovers in front of it. And the interior view is, apart from that, is pretty good. No rear view mirror working, no side mirrors working. Again, looks really bare bones. Car models are good. Can't really complain about it. The handling model I quite enjoyed. So, it's got some good things to it. It's, you know, it's quite arcadey. But it does get really tiresome. Let's see, what else is there? On the subject of visuals, the frame rate is all over the place. As I said in my last video, but it didn't come out too well. It dips from 60 frames per second to anything down to 20 frames per second, and it's all over the place. Sometimes it's stable 60 and then you'll reach a few trees and it'll dip down to 20. Sometimes it'll be 30 continuously down to 20. It's not a pretty game. Add to that insane amounts of screen tearing, and it's really poorly optimized. I have no idea why. When if you look at a game like Dirt Rally, looks probably 5 times better than this, runs in a constant 60 frames per second, no screen tearing, and it makes me wonder why this game looks. It can look this average is the word, and still run like crap. Just doesn't make much sense. But yeah, after, like I said, playing it for a few days, there's a lot of negatives in this game. And if I had to peg a score on it, I would give it about 6 out of 10. It was going to be higher, but then I found out the campaign mode is literally just 3 championships. And that's it. No more creating your own team, no customization in it. You are stuck in one car for hours on end, and you have to do every single stage of every rally, and it's just... it feels like a chore. It doesn't feel exciting. Especially the fact that you can't pick which racing class you're in. So, it's not good. So, yeah, I won't be keeping this. I do quite regret buying it for 17 British pounds. Oh, okay. There's some mud on the windscreen. I have not seen that before. Except, why is there mud on the windscreen when I've got windscreen wipers going? Shouldn't the windscreen wipers clear the mud off the screen? Shouldn't that be a thing? It's probably another glitch. But yeah, I will be trading this in tomorrow. I managed to get also 45% of trophies in 2 days of gameplay, so if you're just looking for trophies, this game is pretty good for it, but you'll get bored long before you get the platinum. So in hindsight, if you can find it for £10 or so and you're a really big rally fan, yeah, maybe consider picking it up, but it's really not worth it even for 17 for the eSports edition, which had 13 extra stages and 1 new car. They say it's 3 new cars, but it's not. It's 1 car with 3 paint jobs, so I don't believe what they say. Yeah, that's it. 6 out of 10. Disappointed is what I'd say. Disappointed. I've been a long-term WRC fan, and I would say this is possibly the weakest game that they've done. So, that's it. Let's take a little quick review.